Hey there, I'm Joshua Howard from 180theory.com. Welcome to my video series about hypnosis. Video number 2. Can a hypnotist control me? Well, the fact is that hypnotists have some control over people, but the idea that a hypnotist can control somebody like a puppet master is mostly just a myth. The unconscious mind protects you, and that's really what its job is there to do. That's also what the job of the critical factor that we talked about in the last video is there to do. It's there to step in and stop things that are too far away from your normal understanding of reality. This is why hypnosis is really about trust. Without trust, a subject is just not going to go into hypnosis no matter what I do, no matter how much they say that they want to go into hypnosis or any of those things. If they don't have trust in the hypnotist and the fact that they are going to be safe when they go into hypnosis, they just won't do it. The unconscious mind and the other processes that are happening in your mind will step in and stop you from going into trance. So, like I said, it's all about trust. And so the level of trust really is equal to the level of trance. The more that you trust the hypnotist, the better the trance is going to be and the deeper you're going to go. And since trance is the reduction of the critical factor anyway, the things that a hypnotherapist says will be taken very seriously and considered very deeply while somebody is in trance. But they're not necessarily going to become the only thing that somebody can think about and permanent programming that's going to override everything that's already in there. I mean, think about conditioning in general. What needs to happen for conditioning is something has to come in and then be repeated and repeated and repeated and repeated and repeated. And so a hypnotist coming in and putting suggestions in one time can often have the fact that it creates a new system in which people are able to create new habits, and the conditioning process can happen with these new habits instantly because they make them happy and they all go along like that. But for instance, if I go in and I put in a suggestion to somebody, even if I do the hypnosis really well, I put them in a great state of somnambulism and I get them really deep and I give them tons of suggestions, if the suggestions don't match their natural schema of the world, then they're going to have a little bit of an internal battle getting things going there. And so, again, this is why I'm saying a hypnotist is not like a puppet master that's going to step in and completely control somebody. They're going to have an influence over somebody like a close friend, and an influence that's going to be taken very deeply and that can have very deep, profound effects. But it's still not this crazy level of like mind control that we're sold in the media about hypnosis. So again, is hypnosis manipulative? In a certain sense, yeah, it is. But it's not manipulative in any kind of painful, awful way where the hypnotist is coming in and doing horrible things against your will. Because like I said, a hypnotist can't really influence you to do something against your will. But a hypnotherapist can influence a client, and under a state of trust can have the influence about the level of a friend. And when the critical factor is gone because of hypnosis, a hypnotherapist is able to help a client see new directions, new possibilities, solutions, new understandings, and really start to alter deeper level structures that are holding them back. But if we get to that level of manipulation inside of a hypnotic state, that's exactly what you're paying me for. Like, that's why you came to see me. And the reason that we're able to get that level of change is because you and I are working together to create it. Not because I'm stepping in and doing all these things to manipulate and change you. It's really more like I'm a guide who's there to help you to go deeper into yourself and make the changes that you need to make in order to get the experiences and the life that you want to live. And so, really, just to end this video, can a hypnotist control me? Yes and no. A hypnotist can control you to the extent that they can help you to make changes in your life, to see new things that are happening, and to build new habits and new understandings and really alter belief structures. But that can only happen with your permission and with you really wanting it to go that way. If you don't want it to go that way, and you constantly resist the suggestions that I'm giving you and resist the work that we're doing together, then it's not going to work. It's just as simple as that. It's really a matter of wanting to go through the process and wanting it to work. And hypnosis is no different than a lot of psychotherapies in this regard. They just don't work if the client doesn't want them to. So anyway, I hope that video was informative and helpful for you, and it answered a myth that a lot of people have. And so I would just like to invite you to check out my websites if you would like to experience anything more about hypnosis. If you're in Denver, feel free to check out 180theory.com. And I hope to see you on the next video.